Hi, thanks for tuning in with me. Today's topic is exhaustion. I think we can all relate, right? Can all relate about feeling tired, feeling exhausted, maybe overwhelmed with our life, maybe going into public and just feeling tired. And have you ever bonded with your friend over being exhausted? Oh, I'm so tired and exhausted. Oh, me too. I'm so tired lately, right? Um, well, what's up with that, right? So the thing is, when two people come together at a point of view, like a reality happens. And our thoughts are so powerful. Our thoughts create our reality, right? That is no secret. Henry Ford once said, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. And so if we are constantly reaffirming that we're tired and I need this, this, and this to happen to not be tired, we're setting ourselves up for a non-possibility, if you will. It can only happen, being restful and vital can only happen from this one formula. And so today I wanted to talk about another possibility. So the number one reason you may be exhausted is limitation. Yeah, let's break that down into three things. Limitation of thoughts, limitation in awareness, and limitation in receiving. So if our thoughts create our reality, what thoughts are you telling yourself? What thoughts do you notice in your head around being tired, around vitality and exhaustion, right? And so sometimes when we can turn our thoughts into a question, we kind of open them back up and we ask the universe, yeah, what would it take to not be tired? Or when I'm tired here, what am I aware of? Because honestly, being tired can come from a lot of things, not just from lack of sleep. We can be tired, we can feel exhausted and tired when our body needs rest, but also when we are feeling someone else's tiredness. We can feel tired when we are feeling the energy of the earth. We can feel tired when we are aware of a catastrophe across the planet. I know this is kind of strange, right? We can feel tired when we don't have a certain mineral in our body. So just to quantify and qualify a conclusion around numbers, hours of sleep, kind of is decreasing our awareness. And so with these limited thoughts and conclusions, we are really decreasing our possibility of feeling vital and not tired. Which brings me to number two is the limitation of our awareness. So when we ask a question, it's just like, what am I aware of? So when I'm feeling tired, I ask the question, what am I aware of? If we're willing to ask that question open-endedly and feel awareness, we may start to gain information around what our tiredness actually is. So perhaps there was an earthquake and there's people suffering on the planet. Perhaps you're feeling that. And you're getting exhausted. Perhaps you're bombarded by frustration in your own home. Maybe people are really into football and their team's not winning and they're really frustrated and you're feeling it. And all that bombardment and frustration, you're feeling it, and perhaps you're tired. Perhaps by asking the question, what am I aware of? You would be drawn to a certain food, and that would take care of your mineral deficiency problem. So, when we can open up to awareness rather than making a conclusion about why we feel exhausted, a lot more possibility shows up. And number three is being willing to receive. So limited receiving also creates tiredness, right? So if you're asking a question and awareness is coming, but you're not open to receiving it, you're not receiving the energy and the possibilities. So this is another limitation that keeps us in that reality of exhaustion. So what would it take to receive energy? And so a lot of times we go to sleep and we go into the state of non-resistance. When we're awake, we have this resistance. We have strong points of view. We're feeling the collective consciousness and the polarity and the black and whiteness of the collective, right? And that creates resistance. And in resistance, we are limiting ourselves to receiving. So when we go to sleep, all that resistance goes down, right? Our mind starts to quiet down and the resistance goes down. And it puts us in a more optimal space to receive energy. So what if we could actually just start to shift our points of view and let go of our judgments and conclusions about things so that we could receive during the waking hours too? Would that assist us in having less sleep to still feel vital and less tired? So opening ourselves up to receiving, what would that take? So one of the things I do to open myself up and to open my mind, open my ability to receive during the day is I do Reiki. I start my day with a Reiki meditation. I also Reiki everything. I Reiki this phone before I do a video. I Reiki my computer. I Reiki my car. I give myself little Reiki baths, right, throughout the day. So I'm going to give you a little Reiki bath right now. So here it comes. A little Reiki bath. Let it just wash all over your field and your body. And yeah, what that does is it just gives that high frequency of Reiki into our whole field, and it kind of lets go of the energies that are conflicting, right, or that are denser frequencies. And perhaps that will open you up to receiving more energy. So everything is energy, right? Let's see, this sweater is energy, this computer's energy, this phone is energy, everything's energy. So what would it take to receive energy from everything around you? So yeah, energy is infinite. We don't have an energy crisis. We have a limitation crisis. So if you want to feel less exhausted, take a look at where you are limiting yourself with your thoughts, with your awareness, and with receiving. And see what happens. Life is one big experiment. That's how I see it. So, and come in for a Reiki session or a distant Reiki session. So all the best to you. If you'd like more about Reiki and voice and consciousness and feeling better and more easeful in your body, go to the link below and receive your free gift and subscribe to this channel. See you later.